We've gone through Die Machine, then Firebase said, and then we reached the conclusion through the very first Easter egg on Outbreak. And today, we're going through the second Outbreak Easter egg. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and like I said, we're gonna go through the second Outbreak Easter egg, which compared to the first one, I particularly think of every Easter egg in this game, this one is by far the easiest. It doesn't really ask you that much, and you can just basically start and then just finish it, just how simple it actually is. So the weapon recommendation is like always, I popped up always in the screen, but in this particular case I'm gonna go with something different. I'm gonna go with the Gallo. This one doesn't really require much of distance, not compared to the first Outbreak Easter egg, but this one we want firepower from a close range. I mean, any of the three can basically serve its purpose, but to my own personal preference, the Gallo is gonna be my choice. You can go with the M16 or the Hauer, just go whatever the one you see fit. So without further ado, let's just go right into it. Now before I obviously start, same as what it was from our previous Easter egg, we're gonna have to wait until world level 3. So again, if you guys picked on from what I've basically told you from last episode, just go with the same. Go open some boxes, do some challenges, get as much points as you get, and remember yourself to get a lot of scraps, because you're definitely gonna need it. So yeah, I see you on world level 3. So here we are at level 3. For some reason, is always getting me to zoo, and I know for a fact there's an side Easter egg that will grant you always to get to zoo, which is a monkey mask, but I've used it in the previous video, just I think like once, to try to get to the point I was trying to get to, but it seems to be that every time I go to 3 it always seems to be zoo. Well, if you do the monkey mask part, good.
Strike team assistance. It would seem my mobile harvester team has forgotten how to use their radio.
Transport located. Strike team inbound to investigate.
Anyways, so if you're in zoo, that's perfect. But if you're not, don't worry. There is an exception. Now, obviously, do your normal adventuring towards the map, trying to gear up and that kind of stuff. Then you'll come across a certain thing. A certain thing is a red portal, which I can basically just go and do now. So once you're here, in this spot, you see this red portal. Something very ominous. I was like, what is this? You definitely will see it one per map, starting at world level 3. It doesn't matter what map you're on, except for one map. Just let me get myself clear. There's one map that does not have this portal, and that's Sanatorium. But in every map you get to see this. But without further ado, let's just jump in. Now do be very precise. Let's go through the portal. It takes a bit just to load. Takes just a slight bit. Just a slight bit. Okay, so once you get launched, you get into your parachute. Now the game does give you a lot of room just to get through. Like you can take this very cautiously. So once you get on top of it and launch you again, and you gotta see that Ravenov is trying to communicate with us. Somewhat similar to Max's. This particular case. Do this. There we go. Now this one's a little bit further, so just put out your parachute and then you'll just basically reach it. This steps very easily, but it can be, you know, bit misjudged by your calculation, that kind of stuff, so do bear that in mind. I know for a fact if you do miss this, you'll have to go through another world level, so just be very careful. So now we've done this 3 times, I think it was. You definitely see something falling down. You might want to get towards it, but it'll definitely give you like a beam of light to indicate where it is. You just basically follow it and you see this beacon.
A comms device. That could be from Ryamu. Take it to the beacon.
It's the same sort of device that you get from Maxis. This time, I can tell you this from, it's from Ryamu. So at this particular point, I am just going to go around and get the stuff that we need. So yeah, I just finished off the main objective here, so we have basically everything. Meanwhile, that been very lucky between the first 2 worlds, having the weapons. Gave me 2 ether tools. I was like, oh my god. So I got my shotgun already at legendary, so.
Primordial Ethereum is a rare commodity. Energy
So yeah, I'm now waiting for the beacon.
For your assistance.
Anomaly identified. Head to the site to activate the beacon.
So yeah, once you have picked up the item, we go through the beacon, and we are ready to proceed to the next world level and last, because this Easter egg is short for a reason. So we're just gonna go activate that. And what we're going to do is upgrade that. Upgrade this weapon. Yeah, I got the dye machine, and not only that, I was at Duga, so everything was just going fluidly. So I'm glad it worked out perfectly. Okay, so we're gonna pick up some of these. We're gonna pick up some of these. Can I get a perk? No, it's a 7,000, right? Yep. Right. We respond like what we did in the other Easter egg, and then dialogue.
It's good to hear your voice. Forgive the subterfuge, but Omega's dogs may already be aware of my movement. Your team must head to the sanatorium. I will tell you more when they arrive.
Alright, let's go there. So once you do this, you'll always get guaranteed that the next world level is gonna be sanatorium. So get your brightness up, because it's gonna be dark. Alright, we're ready to spawn in. Look at that! We have a little friend here, which we're gonna test some few things out. It's a good thing I didn't get the last perk, because I can get one right here. Got some other stuff here in the meantime.
Strike team, I need your help. I was recently contacted by a group of scientists who wish to defect to Requiem. Apparently our actions in Ruka has sown discord within Omega. I was to meet with them nearby, but they never made the rendezvous. I fear Omega may have shot them out of the sky.
If they're out there, my team will locate them. Strike team, extracting the Omega scientist is priority 1. Find their transport.
We'll get right into it. So in the meantime, this Easter egg is kind of really that easy. There's nothing like you could just particularly have to worry a lot. It's sort of the same as the first one. You are within time, but this time it's not that difficult. You still focus at a boss, but that boss can be relatively easy to defeat if you're very well equipped, and most likely will not even last that long. Though do indeed keep in mind for the enemies thereby. Okay, so that's one done. We got all perks. That's completely fine. I can make this video short, but you know what? It's a playthrough. You know, at least some gameplay. Some gameplay at least you gotta see. So I'm gonna go do this one over here, and then we just go with the order, and then we get to proceed our Easter egg step. Activate this. To make use of die ThunderBolt. Can't reach that. Oh, there we go. All these weapons, I can get this thing always gold. Just gonna take them out of the circle because it's already filled up. So it's gonna need. Oh, there's some max ammo. We wait. What do we have here?
Napalm strike awaiting orders.
Don't need it. Can we go after order? Let's head right there. So you didn't get to see it last time because didn't actually had him spawn. Well, I had him spawn, but didn't have the weapon. So you definitely see that with this weapon, if you do have it, then it's gonna be very, very easy. Okay, so we see over here. And there we have it. That's basically as easy as. Oh look, we got another dice shockwave. Shame that I can't pick it up.
This thing futuristic enough for you?
Give it a perk drop. Sniper rifle, Sigma, Stoner, 63. You know, a Reiki would be very nice. Not gonna lie. So you could have your weapons, pack-a-punched to the last. Because you're level 4, it really isn't that. You could just go fine just having level 2. So that all out of the way, let's just focus on where we need to go. We need to find a helicopter crash, which is always in one place, and that is over here.
Setting waypoint.
That's where we need to go. And with the dash shockwave, here we run super fast if we shoot with it. Oh look, we can get it in the meantime. Maybe a special weapon, a wonder weapon. Sentry turret. Don't need that.
That is an Omega transport. It must be them.
So once you get close to it,
Check for survivors, team.
you definitely do get company.
Military tech gets better every
Do
day.
indeed be careful. That's all of them. Once you clear them all out, which seems that it's not because of one zombie, I guess. Which he tried to get towards me, but he couldn't. But anyways, once you do clear out the area and play this audio recording.
Scheiße. Ryamu, it is Dr. Hugo Jaeger. I hope either you or Requiem find this recording. Most of us survived the crash. We're headed to Monument Island. I hope we'll be safe from Omega. Before you ask, yeah, that is on the other side of the phase, but the scientists I'm with, they have created something incredible. A device that will allow us to travel through the phase without dying. Or worse, they only have one prototype, but they are assembling another from spare parts so you can follow us. Unfortunately, we are missing a component, an ethereal orb. Find one and bring it to the bridge. There will be a slightly modified recon rover waiting for you. Please hurry. Omega shot us down. They will not leave the job unfinished.
Dr. Jaeger, what he lacks in bravery, he makes up for in intellect. And this device, Requiem will certainly have a use for it, yes?
I want that device and those scientists brought back to Requiem. Find the ethereal orb, team.
So the ethereal orb is going to be very, very niche. So there's multiple locations where it can be all over the map. In this particular case, we're going to go somewhere first. Where is this rover they mention about? Well, it's actually quite simple to where it actually is. And it's the only bridge that this map has, which is right down here. So let's go there. And maybe we have a brief idea to where everything is. Oh, there we see the rover.
There's our rover. Gray might not care for the modifications, but at least it's still in one piece. We need to find that orb.
So once you do find the rover, here's where we need to find the orb. Now our closest bet would most likely be right down here, right up here, which are the two known locations that I know, which is going to be very very not good in terms of information, but it is around the map and you'll definitely notice once you get close to it. In this particular game, found it right in the where I wanted it to be, so you just get up here, and what you're gonna do next is try to shoot to the location to where it needs to go. In this particular case, the bridge.
We'll see. These orbs tend to go wherever they want. Not sure how we force it to go anywhere. This one looks a little different though.
Now do be precise. Do indeed follow it, otherwise you kind of have to look around again. But you simply follow it to where it's going, and you keep shooting to where the bridge is. I think this particular case is going directly to the rover. Simply shoot it. So once you shoot it, it will go to the rover right here. It'll be the last thing you need to be worrying about.
Mind of its own. Damn thing won't go into the cage.
This orb has me thinking, Weaver. It is almost childlike. Maybe we must find something it wants. Perhaps a toy of some kind.
So now we have to find a certain toy. Where could this be? Well, the only toy-like that we all know is the bunny rabbit. So normally you have to go find for the mystery box, not the actual mystery box. You kind of went there and kind of remember that was not the case. So what you're going to be normally doing is go to up this, basically the main building of Sanatorium, and you may find that this mystery box is kind of different. And you see there's the bunny rabbit. You try to pick up the rabbit, but it kind of just rebels on its own. And you have enemies nearby. Your main only thing you need to do is just clear out the area, so you better make sure to get rid of them. now. And after all this, so once you do it, you basically see a lot of stuff on the ground. I look at M16. Do I want to take it? Yeah, sure, why not? Do remember, always apply your blueprint. So you get this piece of intel you can pick up. And what we're gonna do is pick the bunny rabbit.
I have seen stuffed bunny before. Sometimes it makes noises like orb. Yes?
So what you're gonna do with the bunny rabbit is take it towards the bridge. Now it's like an Ethereum canister, so if you do see that you're stuck with it, you could just basically use it to the zombies around, and you just continue onward. Now once you do arrive, you just place it inside the rover, and the orb should go in. Now from here, you have to basically take things in mind that once you activate that radio, you better be ready before that, because you won't be able to upgrade your weapons. You won't be able to get your perks. So to keep that in mind. So what I'm gonna do is pack a bunch my M16 now that I just got it. Those points back too. Oh, I fell. No worries. No, there we go. Good thing we have a grappling hook and outbreak. Yikes! Almost fell over. Don't particularly need this.
Artillery standing by.
Let's place it right here. Ouch.
Negative effect acknowledged.
So we upgrade this. Upgrade that again. Everything should be level 2. Is as much as we're gonna need. And we do need our table, which the table's right. It's very far, so it's a lot of backwards and forwards, but trust me. This Easter egg is easy, but it has its own difficulty as well when it turns with zombies if you're not careful. I hope you are all well equipped. Let's get right into it. So once you're ready, you pick up the audio.
Requiem, Jäger here. If you are hearing this, you must have found the rover and completed the device. They call it an Aetherium neutralizer. It does what it says on the tin. It neutralizes Aetherium particles in the air, pacifying a radius around the device by boosting power from the orb's primordial energy. Allowing safe passage through the phase is just one of the many potential applications for this device. This improvised device should hold a charge long enough to traverse the phase. Once you're through, make your way to the monument. We will be on the roof. We eagerly await your arrival. Too long have we been silent about Omega's atrocities. There is much for us to discuss. Soon, we will change the world.
So as this finishes dialogue, basically activate this,
Comms will be down as you move through
and we start.
You'll be on your own.
So from here you can't go back to where you were. You're gonna have to follow the rover like you always have done through the main objectives from Outbreak. So this time, you gotta follow it to somewhere else. So from here, we go to a new place. Through the bridge. There we go. Do keep in mind it can stuck once or twice. Just basically kill all the zombies around you. So keep in mind you have everybody here.
Dropped another walking corpse.
That one got run over. Careful with the enemies as well. For now, we're fine.
That's multiple EKIA.
We should be approaching shortly to our destination. Do indeed follow it because it won't wait for you. Alright. So right here we made it to outside the phase.
There you are. Welcome back to the civilized world.
Nice work, team. Find Dr. Yeager and the others. Once you have them, I'll radio Raptor 1 to your position.
Cool. So from here you are in a new place. You don't know where you are. And the environment looks pretty cool. Like I said again, you don't have anything around here to upgrade, so be very careful. You can mesmerize the place as much as you want. It is a nice view here, and it's not somewhere you can actually particularly explore too much. But once you are done, you can just come up here. And you see that the scientists you were trying to look for, they're all here.
Hello, Requiem. So glad you could make it. Enjoying my handiwork? Do not worry, they did not go quietly. Dr. Zarkova, she put up quite the struggle. It was almost honorable. But there is no honor in betraying Omega. It is a despicable act of cowardice. When Kravchenko learned of the plot to defect, I could not volunteer fast enough. Once I infiltrated their group, the colonel gave me 2 tasks. 1, kill the traitors. Easy enough. Nothing a hacksaw and a gas can could not solve. But the second, to lure Requiem's so-called elite strike team into a trap. That added a complication. But fortunately, crushing helicopters is easy once you've poisoned the pilot. As for the Ethereum neutralizer, rest assured, it will be well taken care of in Omega's hands. Soon we will change the world, Requiem. Auf Wiedersehen.
So once you realize this is a trap, you hear that same sound.
Call the damned undead army to your position. Move now! Raptor 1, emergency evac needed at Monument Plaza, and I mean right fucking now.
So here's when you kind of see order. Better use this. Better use our grenades that we picked up from earlier. Everybody. Anyways. Here's when we get to use our time machine, which again, very easy. We clear out the rest of the zombies as well. and the area is clear. That was fast. And once you're done, you interact with the helicopter, let it land, and you're ready to move out.
Time to come home.
We're going down! Sadly, Weaver, them coming home is not part of the plan.
Surrender now,
Kravchenko,
and you will be allowed to live.
you son of a fucking bitch.
Requiem belongs to me now.
And that's basically the conclusion of this second Easter egg of Outbreak. It's very straightforward and can be very easily done. So there you have it. And there we have it. So we've done 4 Easter eggs already. Something's quite amazing. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe. Do indeed share. And yeah, next time we'll be basically going through Mauer der Toten. And most likely I'm gonna say this, that it is indeed my favorite zombies map in this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.